Boomer Sooner, everybody. My name's Harry James. It's never too early to talk about that right there behind me. Beating Texas. Well, technically you still have to get there. And with a 66-33 win over the Baylor Bears, Sooners are there, baby. Undefeated, and they're ready for Texas. As the Boomer and Sooner double up on the Baylor Bears, 66-33. We'll tell you how it happened next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Boomer Sooner, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Let's get you guys ready as we play Texas next week. But you know what we have to do before we go down to Dallas to put on that hat and to beat Texas? You know what we got to do? We got to finish the post-game show for Baylor as the Sooners double up the Bears, 66-33. We'll start with the stat board, and with that stat board, we'll start with the road team. That's the Baylor Bears, who at the end of the night had their quarterback, number 12, Charlie Brewer, pass for 400 yards in the air and to go with 2 touchdowns. His longest completion of the night was 45 yards. He didn't have an interception. Kyler Murray outdid Brewer in yardage and in touchdowns. In the air, at least. 432 in the air yards passing for Kyler, and 6 touchdowns for Kyler in the air. His longest completion of the night was 86 yards. The 86-yarder, we'll get back to that one in the third quarter. Rushing stats for the Bears and for the Sooners. For the Bears, for Baylor, it was number 6, JaMycal Hasty. 10 carries, 43 yards. He didn't have a touchdown. His longest run of the night, though, was for 12 yards. While Oklahoma's quarterback, the dual threat man, Kyler Murray, 10 carries for 45 yards and a touchdown. His longest run of the night was 22 yards away. Receiving, the longest reception of the night, best receivers of the night for each team. For Baylor, it was number 15, Denzel Mims. 11 catches for a $114 and a touchdown. His longest completion of the night was 22 yards. For Oklahoma, it was all about Hollywood, baby. Number 5, Marquise Hollywood Brown. 5 catches, $1.32. Here's your 2 touchdowns. And the longest completion of the night, 50 yards down the field. Defensively, 2 stars for Baylor ended with 6 total tackles. Both for Baylor, number 3, Chris Miller, and number 38, Jordan Williams. 3, Chris Miller, with his 6 tackles, had 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, and 0 INTs. And Jordan Williams, with his 6 tackles, 0 forced fumbles, 0 fumbles recovered, and 0 INTs. Chris Miller's a defensive back. Jordan Williams is a linebacker. For the Sooners, speaking of linebackers, the Sooners know how to find them some good linebackers. The Boz. The guy that was here in Norman, Travis Lewis. The next man up in that historic linebacker name list, possibly this guy, Kenneth Murray. 19 total tackles on the night. Didn't have a first fumble recovered, or interception. Specialists for both teams. We'll start with the kicking game. Number 96, Connor Martin, for Baylor, 2 for 2 for 100%. 32 yards on a field goal, and as long as 39. Well, number 43, Austin Seibert, 1 for 1 for 100%. 26 was his long and only field goal of the night. The punting game specialists for Drew Gallitz, number 36 for Baylor, 5 attempts, 38.8 in average, 44 long, 1 inside the 20, and 1 touchback. For the Sooners, punter / kicker / field goal specialist, Austin Seibert, 3 punts, 45.7 in average, 50 long, 1 landed inside the 20-yard line, and 0 touchbacks. So that's the stat boards. Now let's see how we got to a 66-33 final as the Sooners double them up. And it started in the first quarter as Kyler Murray hooked up with his high school buddy, number 84, Lee Morris, for a touchdown. 7-0 Sooners with 12:58 left. Crowd's feeling it. They were really feeling it after this because of a 30-yard bomb from Kyler Murray to Grant Calcaterra, the other tight end, with 8:35 left. It is 14-0 Sooners in this one. Then here comes Baylor and the Bears. Number 12, Charlie Brewer finds Denzel Mims for a 13-yard touchdown pass. Touchdown Baylor. But the PAT is, point after attempt, is pushed left. Field goal hits the bar. No good. 14-6 Sooners. 2:42 left. Sooners then add on to their lead to make it 21-6 with a 43-yard bomb from high school teammate to high school teammate. Number 1, Kyler Murray to number 84, Lee Morris. His second touchdown of the night. The third passing touchdown of the night for Kyler Murray with 10:51 left. And here come the Sooners. But not done yet, Kyler. Kyler goes back out again. A 24-yard touchdown pass with 6:36 left. 28-6. OU. Feeling good. But at the end, and I mean just at the end of the second quarter, Connor Martin, 32-yard field goal to end the half, up and good. 28-6 Sooners. 0-0s on the clock. 0-0s, no time left in the third. At second quarter, go to halftime. At halftime, he had a really good game against the Sooners in Knoxville and had a really good team here. Adds a 2-yard touchdown run, does number 5, Jalen Hurd, the Tennessee transfer down at Baylor, makes it 28-16 Sooners with 10:22 left. But Kyler says, don't worry, guys, I got your back. And you know what? You don't even need that long to rest. Kyler Murray, 86-yard bomb that we talked about earlier, did have one. Passes to CeeDee Lamb, 35-16 Sooners, 9:37 left, and here come the Sooners again. Baylor, though, not going away, making it again a 12-point ball game with their quarterback, Charlie Brewer, 1-yard touchdown run. 35-23 Sooners, 7:06 left. Then Hollywood Brown has his 50-yard long bomb. As Kyler Murray, 50-yard touchdown pass to number 5, Marquise Hollywood Brown. 42-23 the score. 4:09 left. Then, guys, before we even get there, before we even get to the fourth quarter, because of a 15-yard penalty on Baylor, Oklahoma gets one more chance, and they cap it off. Numero uno in your heart for a 7th time in the end zone for the number 1 QB1, Kyler Murray. This one, quarterback seeks selfie stick up the middle, touchdown Sooners. 49-23 Oklahoma as we go to the fourth. In the fourth, Connor Martin, 39-yard field goal, up and good. With 11:45 left, the Sooners still, though, lead. Then comes the speed. We finally have a pretty good-looking running back in the Oklahoma stable running backs. Finally have some speed in there with number 6, Kennedy Brooks. And he showed it off here. 34-yard touchdown run. 56-26 Oklahoma with a 9:08. But you know what, guys? He's not done yet. That's when Charlie Brewer and Jalen Hurd hook up in the air for 4 yards. 56-33, the score right now. Sooners lead with 5:12 left. Then you get the ball back to Kennedy, and that's when he breaks off a 49-yarder. Makes it 63-33 with 4:59 left, and the Sooners are looking good. Then you get some confidence to your kicker who's had a tough couple of weeks. Make Austin Seibert start feeling good. 26-yard field goal. It's good, baby. 66-33 with $1.20 left and in the fourth quarter. And you know what, guys? With that, it's over. Wave the right flag, and we're heading to Dallas, baby. Good job, Sooners. So, we went through the stats. We went through the scoring. Now let's see what my key offensive and defensive plays were in this ball game. Riley's right call of the game was the touchdown pass to CeeDee Lamb. Right out the gate, Baylor came out and hit Oklahoma in the mouth. But you know what? Oklahoma went right back and hit them right back in the mouth. First play back from scrimmage with an 86-yard bomb. And then defensively, this play of the game, well, the 5-star recruit, now sophomore, junior, I guess now, Caleb Kelly, finally plays like a 5-star recruit. In fact, bent Charlie Brewer like a pretzel. If you have not seen this tackle, you find it and you look it up. It looks pretty good. Not only that, guys, but on the tackle that forced Charlie Brewer to look like a pretzel, the football was forced loose. And it was picked up by number 8, Khalil Houghton. And that was the one and only turnover in the ball game for the Sooners. There you go, boys. That's your defensive play of the game. Now, the Sooners did have Baylor did have a muff punt earlier. Oklahoma recovered it. But as far as true fumbles forced, there it is. Caleb Kelly comes up and bends Charlie Brewer like a pretzel. Like I said, if you have not seen this thing yet, go find it on the YouTube. Go find it on Facebook. Pictures of it. It looks pretty good. He's finally starting to play like a 5-star. Maybe he'll play that way next week when we head to Dallas to play Texas. Ready for that one, boys? I know I am. Here's my ticket right there, baby. All right, guys. I'm ready to play Texas. I'm excited. Always ready. Always a fun weekend. But you know what we got to do to get to the OU Texas weekend? We got to get out of here. If you want to watch this and the preview to the aforementioned Texas game, you can watch it and all my other YouTube casts on YouTube. Boomer Sooner 1982. Also on my Facebook page, Harry James Taylor, and on Twitter at HypeManHarry. And yes, I will be doing my regular special appearance on the Sooner Fans podcast on Wednesday night. That means it'll be out on Thursday. All right, guys. One final time. These Sooners, Boomer and Sooner, double up the Baylor Bears. 66-33. And now we're ready to try to beat Texas. All right, guys. Enjoy your week. Boomer Sooner, everybody. See y'all in Dallas.